Later this week, this nation will say thank you to the veterans of the foreign wars, to the people, the men and women who served in uniform for this country's service. Ken Buckles is the PE teacher at Milwaukie High School, and for the last 3 years, the students and faculty at Milwaukie High School have been putting together a Living History Day, a salute to United States veterans of all kinds of wars. You're finding people from World War II, the Korean War,
World
Vietnam.
War I. We have 2 veterans that have come forward. That one of them will be there, Mr. Howard Ramsey. The Military Museum, Camp Withicum, Steve McGeorge found him, and he's going to come and might get a couple medals there.
Yep, there you have it.
Yeah.
What's the purpose behind the students doing this? Is it a form of public service, a great big thank you to the veterans?
Mostly show our gratitude and appreciation for the commitment and sacrifices they've made for our country. It started out 3 years ago, kind of with the 50th anniversary of all of World War II. I knew that Milwaukie High School was an old high school. I knew that we had students who served in World War II in Korea and Vietnam, and I went to administration and faculty and said, let's try to bring back veterans of World War II, especially Milwaukee veterans, and have a day where we honor them. Let's recreate a USO show. We have a traditional memorial assembly there that's gone on for over 40 years that honors Milwaukee students who lost their lives in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. So we included that. We had classroom sessions. Lunch was on us, but we take several weeks to fundraise because we can't use any school money. So the students would donate money and come up with the money to pull the thing off, buy decorations, buy the lunches, and it was so popular. The first year we had about 250 veterans from World War II, so it was so popular, everybody said, let's do it again. So I said, well, let's include Korean War veterans. So we did it last year, and it just doubled on us. We had over 450 veterans in attendance, and it was such a success that everybody was logical to say, well, all right, let's include Vietnam veterans. So now we have over 700 veterans planning on attending.
You're going to have a full house.
Yes.
Do these veterans have an opportunity to pass their stories along to the kids at the high school? So we still have some living history literally going on with this.
They will go into the classroom. It's organized pretty much basically by war, branch, area they saw action. For example, World War II Marines from Iwo Jima will be in a class. B-17 from Europe will be in a class. Army, Vietnam vets, and so on will be in a class. And there'll be 2 classroom sessions, about 55 minutes each.
This has to be a tremendous education for young people. A lot of the lessons that they're going to learn from the horrors of war should teach them something about the future, shouldn't it?
Yeah, the reality of it, having them come in, and it's very emotional for a lot of these. There's a lot of tears and very emotional stories. And we also pushed Steven Spielberg's movie Saving Private Ryan because it was World War II vets were on the set and said, show it as it was. And the reality of war is it's horrible, and we need to show our gratitude to these men, especially the ones who never came back, because we basically have a pretty good life. If
it weren't for them, we wouldn't have that life, that's for sure. And the kids understand that.
Oh, it's amazing they buy into it. We ask the kids to dress up. We ask the boys to wear ties and the girls to wear dresses and leave the baseball hats at home. And these veterans, most of them are senior citizens, are just shocked that these kids do this. And the fundraising efforts, we had a young boy, a junior named Scott Campbell, who donated 2 paychecks from McDonald's, totaling over $740. He worked over 100 hours, and he just signed his checks over for this cause. And right as of today, the students have raised over $13,000 to pay for this event, plus donate to Senator Robert Dole's World War II memorial that they're planning on building in Washington, D.C.
Wow, tremendous effort. Ken Buckles, all this takes place at Milwaukie High School on Tuesday, November the 10th, and we're going to have our cameras there. You can guarantee a lot of good news coverage.
Thanks
for joining us on Fox News Extra.
Thank you, sir.